over there, it's a complete different atmosphere, and it's the vodka, it's the sun. And when they come over to you, you're like, phew.
You lose your inhibitions over there. I wouldn't do over here what I do over there. There's no two ways about it.
Southern Turkey is fast becoming one of Europe's #1 holiday destinations for a new breed of British female sex tourist.
The girls come here looking, toys. They are toys, look at them. The toy boys.
Can be 18, 48 or 88, size 8 to size 28, doesn't matter.
Over the last 5 years, Debbie and Terry have visited Turkey more than 20 times, looking for sex and romance.
Anybody at 50 who said they wouldn't like to sleep with a man half their age and could get away with it, they'd be telling lies, of course they would.
This is the story of their latest trip, and it's a family holiday with a difference.
I love British tourists. They think we're absolutely rolling in money and we're their escape to paradise.
Terry and Debbie are best friends. They've both separated from their husbands and are now single, but they've given up on finding love in their hometown.
Yes!
This is British men. Now you know why we get a flight out. Won't get anyone giving you a rose in here.
Might offer you a joint.
Yeah.
British men do not pay compliments.
No, it'd be sexy.
You could come out in a black bin bag and they wouldn't notice. Well, I'll tell you what, I've been coming in here for 10 years and I've never had sex in Castleton.
No, not here, I don't mean this pub.
Well, what attracts you to Turkish men then?
Because they're charming, they're romantic, they've got all
You
the
know
right
what
sayings.
you're going to do.
Exactly.
We do.
So you're using them?
Yeah.
And they're
I'm
using
going out
you?
there for
Of
2
course they are.
weeks, and if a man wants to chat me
So
up,
it's just
wants to
sex.
take me home, exactly.
What's wrong with that?
Yeah.
I know what I'm going to do. I'll do what I want to do and fuck anybody else. I don't care.
Yeah, but you just said you was going to do. Well then,
It's a different postcode. You're not doing it in your own area.
Terry and Debbie live near to one another in this quiet suburb.
There's one of yours.
They met 7 years ago, and since then have been regularly going on holiday together to Turkey.
Sell me. That's who it was. In Angels.
That's another one of yours.
No, I didn't. I never went there. I don't go with the fixed idea. I've got to have sex with so many men, or I've got to have sex with one man. If it happens, it happens. So I'm a sex tourist. I don't know. It's not like I'm like the men that go to Thailand purely to have sex with young girls. That's not what I go for. But if it happens, it happens. So am I a sex tourist? You tell me.
They're about to head out to Turkey once again. As usual, 47-year-old Debbie has a new wardrobe of clothes to take.
That one, that goes right down to the nape of your bum. So you actually see the thing on your bum.
Debbie's job as a hotel cleaner means that she has to scrimp and save to be able to afford to go. In the past 5 years, they've spent nearly $50,000 on their holidays to Turkey.
I love that. I think it's brilliant for a holiday. It doesn't make you look sluttish, but it's perfect.
What we've said is we're going and we're going to kick the arse out of the fortnight. One way or another, we're going to kick the arse out of it.
Yeah. With her, it could be 13 men. It could be one man.
Yeah.
It could be... I'll guarantee there'll be 2. I guarantee that for a fact, but there could be a lot more.
Millions of tourists travel to Turkey in the summer months. An increasing number are single British women looking for sex with local men. Although Debbie and Terry have been on so many Turkish holidays, this one is going to be a bit special. Terry is turning 50, and they intend to celebrate in style with their kids. It's costing them over $5,000 for the 2-week break in the southern resort of Kuşadası.
Chill.
Give me a fact of shoes. Chill.
Don't need to do anything. I'm having a fag and I'm chilling out, right? I've been up since 5 o'clock this morning. I'm never getting on that flight again.
Every summer, Terry brings 11-year-old Bradley to Turkey. This year, his older sister Holly has decided to come too with her baby.
Proper hanging brag, aren't they? They all look the same as well, don't they? They've all got their massive noses, haven't they? Big greasy, dirty men.
Amy is Debbie's 17-year-old daughter. She's been accompanying her mum on her Turkish trips since she was little.
I'm just going to watch the boys with you this time, lady. Hey, you should learn by my mistakes.
Oh, and she makes lots of them.
Have fun and that's it.
For Terry, escaping the UK and her job as a carer gives her a whole new lease of life.
Well, I've got that 21 feeling again. It must be the Turkish air.
Of course she's smoking here.
It's been just like at home, this. Just tastes exactly the same.
I love.
Thank you. Do you want another brew, Ollie? Do you want... Can we have...
Same, again.
3 more teas, please?
Yeah,
How come you got big sausage and I got a little...
Because they know you're going to get plenty of sausage. They know
Reminds
you
me
were
of the
all-
last Turkish man I went with.
Over the past 10 years, Kuşadası has dramatically grown in size. It's gone from a small fishing port to a thriving tourist resort.
This is Bar Street. This is the main attraction for everybody.
When it's busy, it's madness.
Yeah.
It's madness.
Drinking, dancing. This is definitely a girls' holiday.
It's one of the best streets in the world, as far as females are concerned. Look, and girls come in here looking for toys. They are toys, look at them. The toy boys. Who wouldn't? What do they want? Money, sex, both? Does it go together? Does one bring the other? I think that's what they think. Do they want a visa to a country where they think they're going to get a better life? They come from the outback to a place like Kuşadası, a tourist resort, because they know there's money and sex freely available.
And they know Terry's here.
And they know I'm here. Cheeky cow. Fucking cheeky cow.
They know you're here. And this is another bar that Terry's had plenty of fun in. Haven't you, honey?
No.
You haven't kiss and cuddles in there.
Do many of the men here sleep with the women, though?
I would have thought minimum 5, 10 women in a season. Minimum.
More than that.
It's definitely better off meeting a guy who doesn't look on Bar Street, without a doubt.
Turkey is a traditional Muslim country where sex before marriage is strongly disapproved of.
Do you think you understand Muslim culture?
No. No. I'm lying if we said we did.
What do you think they think of British tourists?
They love British tourists.
They love
them.
British tourists. They think we're absolutely rolling in money and we're their escape to paradise. They love it.
And they think we're easy. They say they can't get sex before marriage. And that's why they love sleeping with British women, because they can't get sex off Muslim women.
No, just because we're better.
Yeah, because we're better at it, apparently.
We're better.
We're
That's
better
what
at it.
Turkish woman just lies there. Put that in my bag. Because you're burning, you've got a white mark there.
Last year on Bar Street, Debbie met a young Turkish man called Ali. At the start of this holiday, she's unsure if they'll rekindle the romance.
This guy is a bit of a waste of space. Gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. 3 times he's asked me for money. And we're not talking 10, 20 pound. We're talking 200, 300, 500. Jeans, trainers. This time he's asked, will I buy him a passport while I'm here?
So you don't disapprove of your mum, then?
No?
She loves her mum. We're best friends, aren't we, on holiday? So if I get drunk, you make sure you carry me home.
I always do carry
Yes,
you home.
you do. I can't
I
fault
don't
you.
remember how to get home.
Would you sleep with him tonight if you saw him and he was all over you?
Probably. Probably.
Terry and Debbie make a beeline for the notorious Bar Street. This is where they found most of their Turkish boyfriends. Over the years, they've become familiar faces to the men that work here.
Fine, how are you? The boys on Bar Street, they're not prostitutes, but don't be under any illusion that you're their only girlfriend, that they're going to fall in love with you, because next week, when you're on your plane going home, the next victim's getting off a plane. And that's the truth of it. And if people don't like that, then don't come to Turkey.
For every girl that'll buy them breakfast, there's always another one that'll buy them breakfast and dinner. And a pair of shoes.
They head off to a bar where Debbie thinks Ali may be drinking. She's not disappointed.
Never ever tell them when you're arriving. They have so many girls on the go. They always like to know when you're coming so that they can time one girl coming to going home in time for you getting here.
I said I'm this much his love.
Hey, come here.
This is what he's at.
Big love. Big.
Within minutes of arriving at the bar, Terry is approached by a new man who's at least half her age.
Came this morning.
Yeah.
Okay, when did you turn? When will you turn?
14 days later.
14 days.
2 weeks.
It's very short.
Yeah, but it's holiday. We have to go to work in England.
When I can see you? Here?
Yeah, we're here all 2 weeks. Or 2 weeks. It has to be like 100 times sexier than him before I will even look at him. Really? I'm very, very particular. When I find a nice guy, that's fine. But it's got to be really, really, really nice. We don't give it away. It's not free. Check it that one. I know where they've all been. I know the reps. They've got big reputations.
Think about Debbie and her fella.
No comment. No, I'm saying nothing. My lips are sealed.
Amy has been watching her mum with Turkish men since she was a young girl. Now she's 17, she wants to join in too, and has found herself a young bar boy.
Hello, gorgeous. Hello, gorgeous. This is great, this. I love this. All this about me going with Turkish men, and I'm sat here with my family.
It's 11 in the morning. Debbie is in her bedroom with Ali, but her daughter Amy still hasn't returned from the previous night out.
Where's Amy?
Yeah, where is Amy? Not bed.
Morning, bro.
I'm gonna kill her. I'm gonna kill her.
You let her go?
I didn't.
You did? She asked you?
She didn't. When I walked in the hotel, she ran out the door.
Oh, she's going to look alright, Clem, walking home in a good party, going out clothes.
Oh, ain't she just? Being
yeah.
Mrs. Goody Two Shoes.
Oh, yeah. Mrs. Goody Two Shoes, excuse me, speaking to her.
Have you had a nice night?
Yeah? I'm going to get dressed.
I'm just going to polish my hair a little, put it back. Just tip it on one side. Is she hiding down there? They've not had a drink, probably. They're not as brave, are they, about beer?
What do you think of Ali?
I'm not commenting. He's married, his wife's pregnant. But she knows this. He has to answer to Allah, not her. He's the one who's going in the fiery furnace. There's no going to paradise for him, is there? Yeah, best place for you behind a fucking tree.
I didn't honestly think I would see Ali this time, did I not, Tez?
You knew he'd be here.
Oh, I got the sob story last night.
Crying about his wife.
Yeah. He knows I don't love him anymore and all this lot.
Got his wife pregnant, let her give you.
She's not now.
Why is she not?
Oh, you know what they like? They're that
I don't believe her. I don't believe him.
they're
She's
that full of
pregnant.
diarrhea.
So do you really like him?
I did. I did, yeah.
You still do?
Yeah, but I know...
Yeah, but no, but yeah, but no.
Yeah.
She's all loved up. She's all loved up. She's all loved up.
You're in a big bubble with
She's in
butterflies
that.
around
She's in
you.
that fucking pink.
Da-da-da-da-da-da.
It's the middle of the afternoon, and Amy's still not reappeared. It turns out that the bar boy she was with last night is Ali's younger brother.
So it's like mother and daughter have got copped off with two brothers.
Yeah. Well, she won't be doing any more copping off, believe me. She'll be in big trouble. You're a big girl staying out all night. Face the music. Face the music. Still in last night's clothes. Don't throw your tank with me because you've been out all night, madam. What are you doing the teas for?
You're picking them up here. I don't want to see me like this.
So where did you stay? So you went to somebody's house who you didn't even know?
Yeah. Not drama, isn't it? Always have to be free. It's every time.
Debbie and Terry's past holidays haven't just been about having casual sex with young local men.
We met both our husbands on this street, didn't we?
We did. We certainly did.
And what did that turn out like?
Bag of shit.
It's not a good example, is
I'll
it?
show you.
Just to stand here, didn't he, with his white bandana. Terry, you're the most beautiful woman, Terry.
Yeah. Another load of bollocks.
Debbie and Terry both married these Turkish men who were half their age. But shortly after Debbie's wedding in 2005, she came across some photos of her husband with another woman. She suspected he was cheating on her.
This is custard as a guess, but this is where lots of people go on and say that they've been with such a person. And there was lots on here by different girls saying they'd slept with my husband.
Saw photographs of your husband with other women?
I got one emailed me, yeah, through. Lay on the beach together, stood together. And I won't mind, she was frigging ugly and Dutch. Terry's husband, when Terry was here, this girl hung around him even though Terry was here, saying she didn't know he was in England, she loved him, blah, blah, blah.
It's just a load of bollocks, because she did.
Is that why you split up, because you didn't trust him?
Yeah. Because a lying Kurdish git.
Yes, there is plenty boys you can have a choice.
They look like they're going to die.
Oh, Amy, that's not nice.
These are not old, these are very old. They're past your age anyway.
If that place were full of 16 to 20-year-olds, you'd be out this car while engine was still going.
But none of them are working, they're all just sat. What's all that about? They've no work in them, half of them.
Bye, Saggy man.
Now, he said I got it famous. You see how the Turkish man helped the ladies? They're married, family. Is your Turkish husband's wash at home?
Wash dishes.
Yeah?
Yeah. That was all. I went to work. He didn't go to work.
Oh.
He
When
didn't-
he's not working,
He
okay, that's
he's
right.
not working. I go work. I cook. And I make him wash dishes.
And he washed the dish in England.
I make him tidy bed, hang clothes.
Yeah?
Oh, yeah.
You must be a hard lady.
Very.
Yeah.
How
old was he?
Well, he said he was 30, but he
Yeah.
was only 23.
All right.
He lied as well.
How long you live together?
We've been married 3 years this year. Been together 5.
Oh, yeah.
But he's gone now.
Yeah? There he is.
Oh, my God, it's like a fucking oven a meal.
Why you come to Turkey after all that hurts and...
It's not the country that hurts us. The country didn't hurt me.
Yeah?
I like Turkey, I like Turkish people. You cannot blame Pussy Dassy for what one man does.
It will always happen because, like, our age group and, like, my daughter now, she'll carry on coming out. But it will continue all the time. There'll be hundreds of girls' hearts broken.
Maybe she will find another boy.
She's with one brother, I'm with the other brother.
Who?
You are...
Her boyfriend, my boyfriend, are brothers.
Brothers.
Yeah, and we are mother-daughter.
That's, I think...
Little strange.
Yeah, a little strange, you know?
Why? We didn't plan it, it just happened.
Well, even if it's wrong or right, I don't know really what to say about that.
Well, it's not
But I
wrong,
think
it's 2 boys.
Yeah, 2 boys.
One's
Are you
30.
asking each other?
No, I don't want to know what she does.
Maybe they telling each other.
She
hey.
can tell her, but not tell me. She's my baby, I don't want to know what she does.
What do I want to happen on this holiday? I meet a multi-millionaire and he takes me away on his yacht and we live happily ever after, but that's like Cuckoo Fantasy Island. That's never going to happen, is it? I just want to have fun, that's all. If I meet somebody nice and I want to sleep with them, at my age, that's my prerogative. I live my life for me. I look after my children, and what I do is my business. It's the fun factor. I like the newness.
You and your husband, there's not a big problem. It's just that you're bored of him, really.
Yeah. He's a nice guy. He's a really nice guy. I'm a monster. Oh, that's horrible. My mum's going to kill me. Yeah, and I've got to hold my hands up. I've always been the same.
Terry's not hopeful about finding a new man on Bar Street, so they've come for a night out in a different part of town.
Looking for Mr. Right. Keep getting Mr. Wrong.
First one to spot with the ponytail you're having, girl.
No, not unless he's dropped dead.
Because then she'll fall. Hook, line and sinker. What it says.
Yeah.
It's really quiet, isn't it?
It's absolutely... Well, we don't drink down here normally, don't we? But it's...
Really, really quiet. Really quiet.
I'm not pulling nothing.
Listen, that's to get you started, hon. I don't want you coming 9 months later telling me you've got a little Turkish problem. Oh, cheer up, Ted. I've just bought you a condom, love. That should be the start of your thrills.
Oh, yeah. I think it's dead. I think it's deadly. It's a nightmare.
You've more hope of pulling your own teeth out than copping.
I've just never seen it. Because that's just quiet.
No, I haven't. Never. Can we go to another bar now, please? Because this is really what making me want to jump off there with a rope round my neck.
It's halfway through their 2-week break in Kusadasi, and Terry has still not found herself a new man. It's Debbie's 17-year-old daughter, Amy, who is having the most success in attracting the Turkish boys.
These are all the photos from day one here. We've I've been and got them all developed.
Do you mind having Turkish boyfriends?
I don't like it. But she's 17. And I can't say anything, can I? It's not like I come here and didn't marry one or whatever.
Well, I won't go that far.
Don't you worry about her getting HIV or sexually transmitted diseases or...
Yeah. But I've got to give her a due. You always get yourself checked, don't you, at college?
Do you think it's all right just to have casual sex, though?
Yeah, well, that's what people come away for. It's a holiday.
Yeah, I don't come here for shag, I come here to enjoy myself.
Don't call it that word. I hate that word for it.
But if you see someone nice and you go for it.
You don't have to sleep with them very first night.
I think she's turning into a sex tourist.
No.
Yeah.
And who's she following the example of, you or Terry?
Terry.
Don't think so.
That's your birthday treat, that, love. You're going to pop up and surprise you.
Pop out of a fucking cake. It's a good fucking big cake to get in with, wasn't it?
Today is Terry's 50th birthday, and they're getting in the mood for this evening's party.
Old mother ticklish.
What did he call me then?
If your whole body ticklish, you fool.
He says it's the old mother ticklish. I'm taking him home with me.
Just take him home so he can get a Turkish bath once a week. Put him in the cupboard for the week and then get him out for a Turkish bath once a week.
Nothing to do with Turkish bath, love.
It's more acceptable here in Turkey for a woman to be with a man 20 years younger than herself. It's not. It's the norm here. I don't know if it's the norm all over Turkey, but in the resorts.
At her favourite bar, the staff are preparing a surprise party. Debbie's even donated a few snaps of Terry from her younger years. Despite turning 50, she remains confident of being sexually attractive.
Age is a number. You can be anything you want to be. It doesn't matter how old you are. You can be what you want to be.
And is your sex drive now as high as it was 10 years ago, 20 years ago?
I wouldn't say it's the size it was when I was 21. But I wouldn't say it's like that much less.
And with men, can you separate emotions from sex?
No, women can't. I don't think women do. No, women can't separate, no. For a woman, it's emotional as well as sexual. For a man can have sex with no emotion involved. I really believe that.
What's their motivation?
They use sex as a commodity to gain money. And what is the saying? A standing prick has no conscience.
Do women pay for sex here? Is it like sex tourism where you pay for it?
No. So, but to buy somebody a meal or breakfast or buy them a drink. But it's not like, you're not handing somebody 50 quid, are you? You're not handing 50 quid over for sex. That's not what it is. It's what it can lead to for them. If they reel somebody in, and the next time she comes, she'll bring him a pair of trainers and a pair of jeans and a couple of T-shirts.
Terry wants her 50th birthday party to be memorable. Family friend Kerry has even flown from England to join in the celebrations.
If I don't cap off tonight, there's something seriously amiss.
She's managed to line up a date with a man who's half her age.
Hopefully he's coming out for a drink tonight.
And what do you like about him?
Wait till you see him. Male model for Armani. He's gorgeous.
What do you think Bradley thinks of it all?
Depends whether he takes to the guys. Some guys he likes, some guys he don't like. Oh yes, that's brilliant, Kez.
What do you think when your mum gets off with blokes in front of you? Do you
I
like
used to
them
go
or not?
psycho, man. I used to go psycho. I smashed a window in on Bar Street at one point.
Why? You just don't like seeing your mum with other men?
No.
But what's happened now? You're 11 and what? You've become mature, have you?
No, I just don't give a shit anymore.
What are you getting for your 13th birthday, son?
A prostitute off you.
So have you got an age limit to men that you go out with?
Yeah, I don't work with anybody under 21.
And over?
I don't work with men over 21.
She's back on form. I think she was just on a downer, and this place brings a lot of good memories to her and a lot of bad.
Okay, give us a Turkish phrase.
Seek beni yavaş,
Cheers.
which means fuck me slowly.
Too late. It's one Turk in a country of millions. There are millions of them. He's so easily replaced. Please his fucking self, that's what I say.
Amy seems to be out of luck too. The bar boy she's been sleeping with since the first night seems to have lost interest in her.
The fella's in it, but we're not speaking.
He's a wanker.
He keeps looking at me, I don't know why.
Are you bothered about him?
Not really, it's a bit of fun.
Do you want beer, Alex? You want beer?
Terry's luck has finally changed. Just after midnight, her date turns up.
I love the chase, and then when the chase is over and steady life settles in, I'm bored. Anybody at 50 who said they wouldn't like to sleep with a man half their age and could get away with it, they'd be telling lies, of course they would. It'd be stupid not to, wouldn't you? I like sex with lots of passion. Believe me. No, it's definitely not just sex. You've got to buzz off it. You'd be lying if it didn't sound buzzing. How many 50-year-old men would love to get in bed with me? I can pull for a 40-year-old, a 50-year-old any day of the week. I don't want that. They're saggy and fat, and all the bits have dropped, and... Ugh!
Terry's new man, Vedat, works as a waiter just round the corner from her hotel.
And why would you want to go with a woman twice your age?
I like easy moments because I haven't so long time. If I want to make sex, I must find quick. Normally, all Turkish girls are difficult. You can kiss, you can go to the bars, but you can make jiggy with girls.
And do the girls buy you presents and things like that?
Yes. For example, this t-shirt is present.
It's what?
This t-shirt is present. All my t-shirts are present.
Do you know how old Terry is?
Yes, I think I know. 55?
55?
Maybe. About.
Any 3-bag, 10 euro, 4 for 10 pound, handbag.
20 lira, or she don't buy. He knows I'm not buying.
1 euro.
Hello.
How are you?
I'm fine, thank you.
Hello.
Hello.
How are you?
Fine, thank you.
With just a couple of days left of the holiday, they're shopping for gifts to take back home.
I like that for my son.
25 lira.
How much?
25.
No.
Yeah. 20 lira.
25 lira.
20 lira, thank
20
you.
lira.
Terry is also treating her new man, Vedat.
I bought him some sunglasses because he said don't buy anything. I said I'll bring you a t-shirt. He went don't buy anything, so I bought him pair of sunglasses. And myself 2 pairs of Armani's jeans, white ones and black ones.
Terry may be keen, but family friend Kerry and her daughter Holly are not impressed.
I think he's slimy and greasy. I don't like him.
If you think about them, they're all under the age of 30. They're working in bars and they're sleeping with 50-year-old women. If you go on Bar Street, you can see what they're trying to do. They're trying to sleep with them and get money out of them. pay for the week. That's what they're trying to do.
Debbie and Terry as well?
No, because Terry and Debbie have been here, coming a long time, but I think maybe Terry's fallen for this one that she's met a little bit, and that's what they want, don't they?
Do you think they're real relationships?
No. No, they're not, are they? They're not real relationships. It's not going to happen. None of the relationships have worked out, have they, really? Debbie's husband's in London, Terry's split with her husband, so then it just proves it.
It's late afternoon, and Bradley is unhappy. He's annoyed with his mum for spending the night with her new Turkish boyfriend.
People get fed up of sulking and sitting in the room before I do. I'm not sat up there all day.
Some women, though, wouldn't show their boyfriends to their kids until they got serious.
I agree. I would never let my kids see, even at home now.
What about you, Terry? Has he seen you with lots of Turkish boyfriends?
No, not lots, has he?
A few.
A couple. I mean, the first few years we came, he was always in bed. And we had a babysitter. So he never saw anything.
He's getting older himself now, isn't he? He's not the little boy we used to bring. And he's not as daft as we think he is. He knows what's going on.
Terry is off to meet Vedat for a date without Debbie or the kids.
Yes, I'm being selfish.
First time in all the holiday, isn't it?
No matter how many times we come out here, no matter how many men she meets or I meet, we never, ever drop each other. I mean, I haven't got a problem with her going off sleeping with him. Don't bother me. But at least spend some time like we always do together.
Oh. Come along.
Yeah, who did you think I was coming with? Oh, I'll go back and bring all the family, yeah?
She's fell again, hook, line and sinker. And how she can fall in 2 days, I don't know. But she does it all the time.
Do you love me?
You wish. No, you wish. You miss me?
You wish. Yes, I will.
You wish.
So no bar street?
Tonight, no bar street. You don't want to go bar street, do you?
No. 2 days
Then
we'll be asleep.
Well, then no bar street. That's good. No problem. I don't want to go.
30 minutes we're going to hotel.
So, Bradley, are you all right about your mum being on the date tonight?
I don't give a shit. As long as she gives me money, then I'm right. Nice one, boss.
Debbie is waiting for Ali near Bar Street. But being a married man, she never knows if he'll show up.
I won't chase any man. I certainly ain't going to chase him as much as he tells me he wants to come to England, he wants this, he wants that. I won't be, I'm not Terry. I don't fall to my feet and fall in love and all that.
Just 1 hour later, they bump into each other, and it doesn't take long before she falls once again for his charms.
It's like a magnet. He's only got to look, smile at me, and that's it. I just forget whatever it was he said or did. Sex is always good with Ali. Not selfish. He's a different person in the bedroom. He's very kind, caring, loving, very tender. I genuinely believe that he has got feelings for me, and if he wasn't married and I wasn't married, it'd be completely different.
Are you in love with Debbie?
Yeah.
You are?
Yeah. Debbie, my wife, and my husband.
But you have
Tamam.
But you have a Turkish wife.
Turkish wife? Yeah, one Turkish wife, one English.
Ali's definitely getting sex somewhere else. Because all the times I'm with him, it's always been one night on, one night off. Definitely playing somebody else as well. See what he can get.
So why did you keep going back to Ali? Why did you keep going back?
I don't know. That's the $10 million question, I don't know.
The sex?
Sex, yeah. I just don't know. He's like a magnet.
And have you been paying for everything as usual, all the drinks and...
Yeah, the drinks, the food. You wouldn't do it in England. You wouldn't go and pay for a hotel room. But here, it's the norm.
Terry's just getting back. Since she met her Turkish boyfriend, she spent every night with him at a nearby hotel.
Terry has to pay for a hotel room every single night for him. So in a way, she's paying for him, paying for sex. That's sex and money.
Shattered.
Well, she shouldn't be up all night. Jagging, should you?
Been up all night. Serbian.
She's been up all night having sex. We know you have. How many days?
Not a fucking enough.
You've still got tonight, tomorrow.
Rick Van Winkle. You get away from me at this time in the fucking morning.
Bradley, it's the middle of the afternoon, love. It's not morning.
Terry's 11-year-old son, Bradley, is feeling the effects of a string of late nights.
What are you doing under there, Brad?
1 minute.
Do you like her new boyfriend?
No, the prick.
That's not very nice.
Why?
No, Mum, he really is.
No, he isn't.
No, he really is.
No, he isn't.
He really is.
You don't know him. So how can you comment? Because you've not even sat and talked to him.
Yeah, but he's a prick.
Oh, whatever. It's right. It's like juggling two lives. It's finding an even balance, and the even balances don't bring him to Turkey. It'll be better when I come on my own, won't it? When I come alone,
Yeah.
it will be easier.
Yes, of course it will be easy. No babies, no children. But a few years later, she will live here.
A few years later, I will live here with you. Okay.
It's the last night of the holiday, and they're all out together with their Turkish boyfriends. Once again, Ali has failed to show up.
Fucking banger. It's proper finish.
Debbie's friendship with Terry is also showing the strain. Debbie thinks that Terry is spending too much time with her new boyfriend.
I have spent this holiday looking after her son. My daughter is 17. I didn't pay for a holiday to look after kids. But you and her can have jiggy all night. Because you want her all to yourself. Sit there like... Yeah? She sit there.
Terry, though, is determined to spend her last night with Vedat,
I've kissed now.
leaving Debbie once again to look after Bradley.
And dance with the devil.
I think they think any woman of a certain age that comes abroad and goes with a younger boy is a desperate woman, and it's not a case of that. And you're not desperate. Everybody, I don't care who it is, 21, whatever, you're all searching for the same thing. And if you have to go abroad to search for it, what is the big deal? And yeah, I am looking for love.
That is they are small D, yeah?
Yes.
Not big one.
It's the end of the 2-week holiday, and Terry and Vedat are exchanging email addresses. Now that she's leaving, she's questioning whether it's more than a holiday fling.
It's really difficult. I mean, it is really, really difficult to work out. It's not asked for anything. Nothing. Nothing at all. It's not asked for anything. Not a thing. Doesn't want money. He said that he doesn't want my money. There's just so many traps you can fall into. the number of women that have lost thousands and thousands of pounds. They've come out here, they've bought a house, they've put it in like half their name, half the fella's name, and lost everything. Caution is the word. Cautious with fun.
It's the end to the worst holiday I've ever had. Not had a holiday.
Terry and Amy may be leaving their holiday romances on a good note. For Debbie, though, it's not a happy ending.
Bye, Rose. Oh, get this bus. I want to get out of here. I've had enough of you fucking lot. Won't be seeing you for quite a few days when I get home. It's the last holiday I'll have like this. Complete last. I won't be having another one. I need a fucking holiday to get over this holiday. Not as chatty as when we arrived, are we, ladies?